and hopefully encourage, inspire somebody to move today. You can do some of the movements that I'm doing. Maybe I'll give you some ideas or encouragement. And what I'm going to be doing is working on lower body, but also working on balance. Okay, so we all need to work on balance, no matter what age you are. We need to start working on balance. So as kids, we're always doing things that involve balance and all, but as we continue to age, not so much so. So hey there, how's it going? Good to see you. So thanks for coming in. And guys, if you're live over on Periscope, click the link in the bio so that you can download the HAPS app and then subscribe to myself and a lot of other people that you probably will know. And if you're watching on another platform, welcome, welcome. I'm here in the North Dallas area. I am outside because it's nice, and thought that I would kind of show you how you can use a step or a bench to get a lower body workout in with or without weights. I'm going to use some weights today. Hey, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I can't read everybody's names, but I appreciate you being here. And I have a step. This is a little table. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, maybe 8, not quite, maybe 8 inches at the most. I wouldn't encourage you to have anything too high. Definitely 10 and 12 inches is getting pretty high because we're going to do some step up to balance work. But, you go with your own judgment. But you decide you're out walking. Okay. Yeah, and that's what I did for a warm-up. I was walking around and kind of did a warm-up, and then I've been doing some exercises, but thought I would come on and, like I said, hopefully encourage, inspire somebody, maybe give you some ideas, maybe give you a little bit of motivation to get a workout in, even if it's 20 minutes, guys, and use some resistance. Use some resistance, all right? Do some weight training. Work on adding that in because you want to be getting that weight bearing type of activity and exercise in, not just the cardiovascular. So they're all important. Lorenzo, I see you. Hey, Jeanette, good to see you. Okay, so from Corpus, how's it going in Corpus today? Is it going okay? So check it out, guys. This is what I'm going to do. So I've got this step, and again, just, you want to be careful. Anytime you're stepping up onto anything, you want to make sure it's stable and steady. And so we're just going to do a step up to balance. Now, you can work the step to balance this way. I'm going to stay on the same foot right now and come to toe balance. So I've got the weight. I'm staying on the same foot, and I'm coming to toe balance. But just the fact that I'm stepping up and then have to step up and try to balance here versus going here is already adding a challenge. So I'll show you the progression would be here. So when you step up, push through the heel. And if you're ready, you could always do something different, like a bicep curl, step up to balance. Okay. You really, working on balance is such a critical thing for everybody, even if you don't care about exercise, because I tell you, nobody wants to fall, right? Let me do the other side, and then I'll come and check out any comments. So now I'm on the left leg, and I'm stepping up, push through the heel, toe balance. Make sure that the full foot is on the bench or step, whatever you're using. And now I'll try to go to full balance. The knee, full balance. A little wobbly there. Now add the bicep curl. So you probably have things around your house or outside that you could use to exercise. Just take a look around and do a couple more. One. And just when you're working on the balance, just find something to focus on so that you can get that balance. Okay. I had to get clearance about your knee. Okay. After surgery. Okay. Okay. Oh, you were getting motivated to do weights, and then I came on. Awesome. Well, that's perfect timing. Perfect timing. And yeah, definitely make sure you take it easy. I don't know. The step up to balance could be good to you for sure with your knee. I'll show you another one while you're here. Lateral step up to balance. That, again, make sure your step isn't too high. I mean, I could do, if this was a little bit higher, that's still good because it would give me more leg work. But you can see that even here, so you could go first. Because think about it, guys, we all have to walk up steps pretty much, right? So even though the step you might be using is a little higher, it's good to keep the body in shape for that. And then also trying to see, look at that, whoa, add the balance. This creates stability in the joints, and you want to challenge your balance. So if it's too easy, you want to make it a little harder. I could do the bicep curl here too. Or you could do a step up curl press. That would be even a little tougher. How to make sure you have to hold the balance a little bit longer. I'll do a couple more and kind of look at the comments. Yeah, I can feel this because I'm holding it longer right here. Definitely feeling the leg a little bit more. The longer, obviously, I have to hold and balance. Okay, so good. I'll do the other side next. So, hold on. Oops. Let's see, cancel. Okay, there we go. Okay. I don't know what happened. All right, so let's do the other side. Let's do the other side. And again, guys, be careful because anytime you're stepping up on something, you know, you might want to first make sure you have something to hold on to while you're working on that first initial step up to balance so that you don't lose your balance. We definitely don't want to do that. But you do want to challenge your balance. So for the second side, I'm going to turn this way. So now I'm starting with the left leg. And you might find, oops, see, left side a little weaker. As soon as I sit up there, I got wobbly. So I'll come to the toe first. And in this way, you can see how that I'm standing up straight. I'm not leaning over like this. And you don't even have to try, oh, see, whoa. Okay, so let me focus and push. Here we go. So if you focus on something, and just, you know, you might have to look down though and kind of look at your step real quick, and then try to keep the body neutral alignment here. And then you can add the bicep curl. And you can either do the curl. So let's see. I did the curl once I got balanced. Whoa, see, it throws you off. Or you could do the curl as you step up. Whoa, like that. So, you know, a lot of variety. Now I'll do the curl press. And of course, there's always balancing, you know, on one foot. I mean, if you were to stand up right now and just try to balance on one foot, that's good. Now you want to work on that too. Whoop. All right, we'll do one more. And remember, weight training is super, super important, guys, for your metabolism. Okay, oh, it froze, but I'm back. Okay, oh, it did froze. I've been trying to get your scope to come. Oh, it seems frozen. Well, okay, same happened to me. Just went out and came back in. Oh, no, okay. Well, not on Wi-Fi. I'm not sure why. Okay, well, good. All right, so those were 2 with the step up to balance. So we did this front step up to balance, and then we did the lateral step up to balance. So again, all that's working the lower body. It's helping you challenge your balance. Let's do a stationary lunge now. Hey, Dan. Yeah, I remember seeing you yesterday or last night. Good to see you. And I'm outside doing some lower body exercises and adding some balance and stuff in. We're on the lunges now, so don't follow me, guys, if you have not done some type of warm up yet. I don't want you to get injured on these exercises. And also, you don't have to use the weights. The weights are giving me more resistance, but you will feel these even without the weights. I know that I do. So if you have tried a lunge before, you might try this. This is a what's known as like a Bulgarian lunge. So you can see I'm using the step again, and I'm doing the lunge. Now the key thing on this is to make sure that the knee that's in front stays behind the toe, and that you push the weight through the heel. So in other words, I don't want the knee that's in front to go forward of the toe, because that'll put a lot more stress on my knee. And then I'm just dipping straight down. Now you could always come down to this one and do, you know, all I'm doing is this, but with my leg up on elevated, okay, requires a little more balance and is a little harder. Okay, so let's get about 5 more. I'm really feeling it for 5. Whew. How are you doing today, Dan? Oh, wow. I've got to rest in between each exercise right now. Lorenzo, okay, yeah, you said you lost weight. You're trying to get back in shape. Okay, well, let's get moving, guys. Remember, even if you're out there getting a good walk in, make sure that you're breathing a little heavy. You don't want to be out just taking a stroll for 30 minutes and then say, oh, I got, 30 minutes of walking in. Really put some oomph in it. You're on it now? Okay. All right, so I just had this leg, so I got to go ahead and do the other side before I forget which leg. So now I've got my opposite leg forward. I'm going straight into that lunge. 2, pushing heel, 3, 5. I'm going to do 10 more, and then I'll take a break. 2, 3. Wow. 4. I missed these last week and I can feel it. 5 more. 5. Abs taut. 3. You can see I'm going straight up and down. 2 and 1. And again, guys, just trying to stand in that position and balance right here with your foot up on like a platform or bench. This is balance challenge right here. So maybe you start here. And I can feel every time you're rocking and wobbly, the core is working and all the stabilizing muscles in your legs and lower body. Way to go, Dan. Dan did exactly what I encourage everybody to do. Get out on your lunch break and work out. He went for 2.5 miles on his break at lunch today. So that's awesome. Congratulations, Dan, for getting moving on Monday. It's true. You set yourself up for a good week, when you start on Monday, okay? Helps you get in that mindset as well. 3 miles in. Awesome, Janetta. Good. Is it Janetta? Jeanette. Sorry. I don't know why I was saying Janetta. So many different names. That you see on here. So, Jonette. Love it. That makes it really easy for me. Okay, now let's continue to use the step, but I'm going to show you one that you can do for this next exercise if you don't have a step. So we're going to do a balance single leg deadlift. Okay, so let me turn this way. All right, so again, I've got the back foot on the table. I'm just going to flex forward and balance. See, this is, you're having to bounce right here. Now, what you don't want to do is like this. This is what a lot of people will do, rounding the back. You got to keep the chest lifted and only go as far. I'm bending the front knee just a tad, and then I'm going to stand back up. So just a slight bend in the front knee, but the back has to stay straight, and only reach it or flex forward as far as you can before you start to do this. Okay, so I'm going to go to about here, and then I'll stand back up. You see, this is all balance. Hamstrings and glutes are really firing at this leg I'm standing on. And you could do the same stuff here. I mean, you could make this a leg and bicep workout completely, but I'm not going to. I'm just kind of demonstrating. I'm not doing biceps today necessarily. So, but what you want to be careful of is your back right here. So you may go from this range of motion to about right here, and then even come back up. And it may not be good for you to have your leg elevated like this. You might even do, I'll show you balance and reach in a second, just standing without the bench. Let me do 3 more here. Ooh, I'm really feeling this. 3, 2. Okay. Oh. All right, be careful. Okay, yeah, I can feel it. I already did a set or so, 2 before I came on. So what you would do, I'll use that same leg is the balance and reach. So you would try to balance on one foot. You can have a weight or no weight in the opposite hand, and then try to do this. You could even hold on to a cabinet or the door or wall and do this one. Okay, so that works through here too and helps you with the balance and stability. All right, let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm going to keep going. So, okay, so now I'll stand on the opposite foot. The other one's actually harder with balance because I only got one foot on the floor, but you don't have to worry about the step. And make sure you stand all the way back up. Abs top. Ooh. Mm. 3 more. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Really felt that set too. That's really worked good. Okay. So if you're just jumping in, let me know what you're doing to move today. Are you exercising, stretching, yoga, weights, bicycling, gardening, walking? I encourage you to do something today to get moving. Okay, let's keep using this step. All right, so next I'm going to do a lunge to balance. And yet, again, you can do these on the floor. So lunge to balance would be here. Earlier I did the step up to balance. So now the lunge to balance is going to look like this. Lunge, foot on the bench or step, up. And then you lunge back. Push through the heel. This would be much harder on a higher step. Okay, I'm just going to say that if I didn't have this lower step, I might not do this one. Ooh. I'm going to make it harder. You can out. Hold the balance a little longer. We'll come to toe balance, lunge back, toe balance. 3, 2, wow. Okay. Careful lower body, but we'll do an upper. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. That's a good idea. Yeah. Just do upper body right now. Guys, we want to build lean muscle or hold on to lean muscle as much as we can. As we age, after the age of 40 especially, we start losing muscle fibers and it's harder to gain muscle. So resistance training is a necessity. It'll keep your metabolism up and help you to lose weight. Those type of steps in the Army. Yes. I'm not in shape for the military, but yeah. I mean, so you probably had to do a lot of stuff. Maybe you can give me some ideas. So I'll come look. Let me get this second one out of the way. So we're doing a lunge up to balance or toe balance. I always start with toe balance. It's just having that toe there can help you to, feel like you got to feel kind of stable first. You don't want to go for the knee all the way up and then be falling off. Falling off is okay as long as you don't hurt yourself, because we got to challenge our balance to improve it. Ooh. 5 more. Last one. Oh. Whoa. Heart rate comes up a lot. You're 60, so after having arthroscopic surgery, need to rehab slowly. Yes. Yes. Leg lifts, isometric contraction. I don't recommend lunges or anything right now. The step up balance can be good. Lunges may not be as great right now. I don't know if you have access to machines or you can do squats possibly. Hey, Yuke. Thanks for coming in. Guys, definitely follow Yuke. She broadcasts a lot. Dan was in here. He broadcasts. If you broadcast, let us know so I can encourage people to subscribe. Thanks so much for the super heart. I appreciate it. Okay, let me think if there's another one on the step I want to do for balance. Let's see. This is a good one. Let me turn the table this way. So will be kind of a come from behind up. See what I'm doing? So I'm crossing over behind, and then I'm stepping up. So I'm going straight back, diagonal back, whoa, up to balance. So that makes it harder because I'm coming from diagonal. You can come to toe or full balance. Step, step, up, step, up. You can see I'm having challenges with this. Or you could come step, 2, 3, and then, oh, wow. That's just harder because of the load. Whoa. This is harder coming up to balance from that angle. So they're both good. Oh, one more. Wow. Oh, jeez. Okay. Now I'm stuck with doing the other side too. That's the only downside. Any start is a great start. Back to the gym, LA Fitness. Yeah, we'll do what you can at home until you can get to the gym. And I highly recommend those, the bands, especially the flat bands. You could be sitting down. I gotta do this leg real quick. But if you're sitting and you got that flat therapy band, you can put it around the bottom of your shoe and you can do leg presses with that therapy band. Hold on to the band, push out, push out. You gotta work the quads. You gotta work the quads and the hamstrings. Okay, strengthen the knee. Yeah, the bands, oh my gosh, the bands are awesome. I could do a whole lower body workout with the bands, but I wanted to use the weights today. Definitely, the bands are good. So let's get this one. So you can see how I was crossing behind, and then so I was doing some 2, 1, 2, up to balance. You can see I'm wobbly here, which is good because I'm challenging myself more. Left side a little weaker. And then you could do this one. So 3 and then up to balance. 1, 2, 3. Don't even have to use weights. Oh, and the other thing for your knee, let me get 3 more, is if you have like an Eric's pad or one of those unstable little discs. Okay, last one. Where you can start working on just standing with both legs and working on balance, and you might be wobbly like this, and then even standing on the one leg. So you can see all of these muscles and tendons, ligaments are all having to work to help you stabilize. Okay. All right, so almost out of time. Let's do some stretches. Oh, thanks, Jeanette. You're welcome. You're welcome. Gosh, I love to come on and let's use the step to stretch. I love to come on and help people get, ideas or encouragement, to exercise or rehab. I mean, a lot of us, and last week or last couple of weeks, it's been my shoulder, but it's it's just like better now. And I'll do the rehab exercises I was doing again on one of the broadcasts, maybe this week, maybe even tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do some of them tomorrow's Tubing Tuesday. So some of them involve tubing, so maybe I'll do that. But let's do a lower body stretch. So this is good for the glutes. So we'll keep using the step to stretch. since I'm using it for all of these demonstrations. So you could also do this on a chair. You just cross the leg, and then you may feel it right here, which I do. But if you want to get a little bit more, you can go a little bit lower. Oh, thank you, Uke. You do too. Multi-talented. Guys, definitely make sure you're following Uke and follow your workout up with a protein cookie from Uke that has probably like 30 grams of protein. All right, so here I'm on the other side, and it looks like a meal replacement. Okay, hold on a second. I'll look. I can't see everything. So here I'm stretching the other side, and these are really good. Even just sit in your chair right now, no matter where you are, and just see if you can, pull your. And now look, if you have a knee problem, I don't know how it's going to feel. You need to decide. It depends on if you're not supposed to, kind of rotate. If you have a brace on or something, obviously, you might be limited here. Okay, so that's one stretch. Thanks again, Uke. How do you oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, well, my attitude isn't always good, but thank you. I try, but yeah, some days are easier than others. Let's just say that, right? Just being real, keeping it real. Thank you for the high five. I appreciate all the awards. That's really sweet. So look, guys, we want to stretch in the hamstrings. So look, here's two options for using the table for stretching the back of the legs. So if you want to work on balance again, right here, you put the foot on the table and your heel is on the table, toe pointed up, and then you flex forward. See, I'm just flexing forward. I'm not doing this. This is rounding the back, and you don't feel it as much here. You have to stick the hips back and keep the back straight. You can put your hand on the thigh. You can put one hand here, and then you flex forward and hold. Okay, and you keep the abs tight. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate you so much. You and everybody who's here. Lorenzo, Jeanette, Dan, anybody else who's coming in and not saying hi. Say hi so we can say hi back. All right, so other side. And then if you don't want to use the table on this one, the option is on the ground. Or, let me show you the other option, sitting on your table and doing like this and then flex forward. So, see, this is still stretching in the back of the leg. I'll show you from this angle so you can see. I don't feel it as much though here. I really need to go ahead and do this one. Your opposite knee is only slightly bent. This leg's pretty straight. Okay, and then I'm going to finish up with exercise awards. I know, 5 years. Yeah, I know. I was on Periscope for a long time. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look. I just now got back to where I could use the awards because now I'm gonna do a quad stretch while we're finishing up. So this is stretching the front of the thigh. And Jeanette, you definitely want to be doing these once you start back with your exercise, but maybe on the floor. I'm not sure. If you want to work on balance, have a table to hold on to and work on balance doing this one. But you want to make sure that your knee is pointing straight down as much as you can and that you're not flaring out like this. And if you need to, sometimes I have people that kind of grab the pant leg or the heel of the shoe if reaching towards the top of the shoe is a little too much. Okay, but this is balance work as well. And hold the stretches 20 to 30 seconds at minimum. Yeah, so Guys, if you're on Periscope, and Periscope is transitioning, so we got to get over onto halves. Now, yes, the doc wanted me to, but had some pain, might be getting cortisone shot. Okay. Oh, yeah. A lot of people do that for, um, let's see, so after your surgery, you're saying, so here we are. And then I'm squeezing the butt muscle, feel the front of the thigh, standing up tall. But all movement counts. All movement counts. So get outside, maybe do some gardening. You know, whatever it is that you can do to keep you active. So we just don't want to sit too much. That's the problem. Is we are in a sedentary lifestyle, and guys, since the pandemic started, I mean, the average weight gain has been about 20 pounds for the year for some people. Maybe for you, it's been 5, maybe it's been none, maybe you've lost weight. Some people have gained 40 pounds, but the average is about 20 pounds. They say that on average, the CDC and some other sources that I looked into said that most people gained about a half a pound a week. So we can see a half a pound a week is not that much, but then when we add it up over, you know, a period of a year, it adds up to 24 pounds. So 4 pounds a month. And, you know, that's not the only reason we want to exercise to lose weight. We want to exercise first and foremost to be healthy and stay healthy. You were doing those for rehab that tighten the knee, inflammation. Okay, ice, ice, ice. Yes, we all heal at different rates. Barry, hey, Barry. Okay, so Barry gained some weight, but then has lost it. Okay, great. Yes, yes. And that's what we want. If you have gained weight, let's work on losing it. If you feel like you have slowed down or kind of gotten unhealthy with some of your habits or lifestyle, or maybe you've never felt like you were very healthy before and you've never been an ideal weight for you, it's a perfect time to start. No matter what the situation is, it's a perfect time to start because we see now the effects of a sedentary lifestyle because we've been so sedentary. So many of us, um, you know, we really want to take action now towards your health, just for, you know, for the rest of your life. Came across some of your old Periscope recipe videos. Okay, hey Barry, yeah, invest in a lifetime of yoga pants. Okay, yeah, and that's the thing, guys. If you are wearing only yoga pants, go go back and look at some of my broadcasts where I was talking about put on some real pants, especially now that it's spring and it's getting warmer. Okay. Yeah, my battery is about to die. So I just pushed low power mode. So the battery tanks pretty quick on HAPS. And I'm going to have to end in a second because I've got to go get ready to train. I got a couple clients coming up. You're wearing your jeans, feel tighter than usual. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. Okay, so definitely, if you can still get them on, then you're making progress. So just kind of, monitor where you are, try to make some changes. There's a lot of things we can do besides exercise. Main thing is even watch what you're eating. I'll be talking about that more this week because I've been tracking food more just over the past about 4 or 5 days and started realizing that I'm not getting enough protein. I'm getting way too many carbs on some days, and so I'm just trying to readjust the nutrient and fat. Of course, we all need fat, and I'm a believer, guys, in a balanced nutrition program. I'm not keto. I'm not paleo. I'm not all protein. I'm not eat 500 calories a day. I mean, it's like we need all the food groups, smaller portions. See, and that's the thing I've worked on just even this past week and a half or so. Well, really past couple weeks, because when I was eating at night, I was getting some acid reflux over the summer, or no, was this over Christmas? I don't even know what time of year it is. Spring. So now I'm doing better with not eating as much at night. So, and eating at night, guys, sometimes we're eating a lot of extra calories that we don't realize before bedtime just because we're bored, stressed, whatever, okay, or just sitting in front of the TV, and that's kind of something that we might tend to do. So we've got to change those habits and replace them with something else. And it's really not that hard, but it does take that focus, concentration, that mental toughness, that confidence in yourself that you can do it. Being able to have some strategies and tools to use when you come up against those unplanned circumstances that are going to try to derail you, and just to really keep remembering your why you're doing this. Why do you want to get healthy? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to have more energy? And you can do it. Believe in you can do it. So yeah, I did that. But still, we just don't want to have that anyway. Even if we're having acid reflux, we want to try to prevent it. So definitely. And thank you so much for all the awards. You rock. I appreciate it. Green smoothie, meal replacement. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And I just started back using my healthy meal more regularly. I'm getting ready to go make one right now so I can get some good protein after the workout. And then that will help me to make sure I'm up on my protein for the day, instead of getting to the end of the day and seeing I only have 50 grams of protein and I really need at least 100. So, but if you guys need some help, yes, stop eating a few hours before bedtime. I guarantee you, for a lot of people, that would eliminate the weight gain right there, and help people to lose weight. But we tend to sit down with even some of the most unhealthy foods at night. I mean, how many of you do great all throughout the day, and then at night it's like that's when the ice cream comes out. That's when maybe the chips and salsa or whatever, we're sitting in front of the TV, and that's what happens. So yeah, exactly. You can. That's eating. She's saying if you write down what you eat, you'll be mortified at all the junk and stuff you might be eating. I have been using Live Strong, and that way you can look at the pie chart and look at the, get exactly. But look, guys, if the minimum you're going to do is write it down, just even write it down. But when you use a food app, it can track the calories. It can track all those macronutrients, which are the carbs, proteins, and fats. So I've got to run, guys, or I'm going to be late for my clients. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for everything. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and you use your watch. Nice. Take care. I'll see you all later, and I look forward to seeing some of your broadcasts soon. Thank you so much. You've been too generous. Thank you, Barry. Thanks, Jeanette. Okay, guys, take care.